Hello. In our first class today, we are going to focus on the first topic we will learn in science, and that thing is called reaction. The first question you should know before knowing reaction is that what is reaction? Or what do you mean by this term? Reaction means when two objects are mixing with each other, that may or may not result in something new substance. Means two substances will mix with each other. They might form a new substance or they might not form a new substance. Now then, what will they form? There can be a lot of things happening in reactions. They can just change their states. A solid can become liquid, or they might form new substance. So according to that, we will learn about different forms of reactions. In our topic, the kind of reaction we will mainly study is chemical reaction. And physical reaction. Yes, this is the major two kinds of reactions you have in your syllabus. So reaction can be basically classified into two. What is a physical reaction and what is a chemical reaction? We will see further. In a chemical reactions, two substances react such that something new is formed. A new substance is formed. Clear? And from this new substance, we cannot get back to the previous substance. Whereas in physical reactions, no new substance is formed because of this two mixings. So chemical reactions cannot be reversed back to their initial states, but physical reactions can be reversed back. Clear? So these physical reactions are reversible. They are called reversible. And chemical reactions are called irreversible. Clear? So this is the basic things we need to study at first. Fine. After that, all of you will move further. See, our main topic is not chemical reaction, but we will mainly study physical reactions. How does they occur and what is the major kinds of physical reactions? Have you got any idea? See, physical reactions are I'm giving some examples of physical reactions first that you will remember, I hope so. Just like liquefaction of water. Means you are given some ice, you have heated it and you have converted into water. So just a solid is getting converted into liquid. But if you try to freeze that water, will it become ice again? Yes, the answer is yes. It will again become ice. So you can see it is reversible. It can be returned back, and also no new substance is formed because ice and water are basically the two different states of the same substance. But chemical reactions are different. I hope you remember the burning of sugar. If you burn sugar, what is the result? If we burn sugar, we get carbon. And from that carbon we can never get back to that sugar again. So in chemical reactions, new substances are not only forming but also they are irreversible. Means once they happen, they cannot be reversed back. Clear? So this is the first introduction to physical reactions. I hope these are all preliminary topics and you remember from the previous class. Now coming to chemical reactions in more detail. Have you got any idea how many kinds of chemical reactions are there? Any concept? See, chemical reactions can be broadly classified into 4 types. I'm just writing. Chemical reactions can be classified into 4 types. These 4 types are combination, decomposition, displacement, and neutralization. Final one, neutralization. These 4 kinds of chemical reactions are present. Clear? So first of all, let's study about combination. What do you mean by a combination reaction? Any kind of reaction where two kinds of objects are basically combining with each other. Then this kind of reactions are called combination reactions. So two kinds of substance, or better to say two substances that took part in reaction combines and forms a new substance. That means I give you A and B. So basically what happens in a combination reaction is that just like if I give you A and B, this A and B are, I'm giving an example, A and B are the reactants, means these two substances are going to take part in reaction. Clear? So the final substance will be AB, means A gets combined with B. That is why this kind of reactions are called combination reaction. You can get a lot of examples on this if you want. Just like you have heard about a lot of things like you know how water is made of. Water is made up basically of hydrogen and oxygen. So if I just give two hydrogens and oxygens, so 2H2 plus O2, clear? They combines and forms 2H2O. So you can see in the left portion there 2 into 2, 4 hydrogens. In a single atom there are a single molecule of hydrogen, there are 2 atoms of hydrogen. That is why H2, 2 hydrogen atoms combine to form a single hydrogen molecule. So 2 molecule means 4 atoms, and 2 oxygen atoms here. So you can see 2 hydrogen and 2 oxygen atoms are there. So basically these two combine to form this new substance. There are more examples like this, just like ammonia. and HCl. NH3 plus HCl. You can see 1N 3H plus 1 4H Cl. So they combine and make NH4Cl. This is called ammonia. This is called hydrogen chloride, and this is called ammonium chloride. Clear? So this is the one example. This is two example. Take your time. You might pause here to understand combination reaction. Clear, I hope. So in any kind of reaction where two things are combining, they are basically combination reaction. Okay. Now the opposite of combination reaction is decomposition. This is just the opposite of it. In a combination reaction, two substances are getting combined, and in a decomposition reaction, a single substance is going into break to two different substances. So from a single substance, it will split and form two or more new substances. Clear? Just like here A and B were given, you got AB. Here if I give you AB, from AB you will get A and B. Fine. More examples. Just like if I give you water here, it will break into hydrogen and oxygen. Though this reaction doesn't happen very naturally, more close reactions are the breaking of hydrogen peroxide, which is very much active. This is hydrogen peroxide, breaks into water and oxygen. You can see 4 hydrogen 2 into 2 4 oxygens 2 into 2 forms 4 hydrogen plus 2 4 oxygens. So this one breaks into two different substances. So it is basically from the AB we get A plus B. This is called decomposition. Clear? One more kind of is called displacement. Displacement reaction means what? This means you are given two new substances which are going to react with each other. One part of one substance gets displaced to another part of it. If I don't show you an example, you won't believe it. Means one elephant of a substance displaced to another one. I mean, how? That is why it is called displacement, because this displacing happens. Just like AC plus B is reacting. You can see before the reaction C is present with A and B is alone, but after the reaction C will shift with B, means A will be now alone and C is going with B. Clear? So this C basically moves with B and A becomes single. Now, so what happened? The C displaced from A to B. There is a standard reaction, but due to this kind of nature, it is called, there is displacing nature, it is called displacement reaction. Clear? Examples, a lot of examples are there. I'm giving some common ones. Just like iron, of course solid, that is by given an S in bracket, is working with copper sulfate. What kind of copper sulfate? Now aqueous, means liquid solution. They are working with each other. You can see this SO4 part will displace with Fe. It will form FeSO4. This is aqueous plus Cu. So you can see this SO4 which was with Cu, after the reaction it came with Fe and Cu becomes single. So the SO4 basically displaced from this one to this one. That is why this is an example of displacement reaction. And usually where one element is displacing, it is called single displacement reactions. There are also cases of more than one displacement. They are called multiple displacements. Fine. The last kind is called neutralization. You must need to know that there are two kinds of things according to their pH scales, which you don't know in your syllabus. One is called acid, another is called base. Acid and base reacts with each other very highly. They are actually opposite kind in nature, and when they react with each other they produce salt and water. If acid and base are reacting with each other, they will produce salt and water. This kind of reaction is called neutralization, because acid and base basically neutrals each other. Clear? Means acid neutrals the acid property of the object, acid neutrals the base and base neutrals the acid, and they form salt. Clear? Very much examples are available. That's like hydrochloric acid. This is the acid. Works with NaOH, which is a base. What happens? The acid and base both gone. They forms NaCl, which is a salt. Sodium chloride is a daily salt we eat every day, plus water. Clear? More examples can be seen of these things. It's also available in your school slide. So this is the basic things you have to learn in science today, that what is chemical reaction, what are the forms of different chemical reactions, and this much we will study in science today. So I hope you got it. Thank you. If you have any doubts, ask me.